Welcome back, guys, to the 7th annual Cole Dickson Tournament at Family Billiards. We're halfway through the evening here. It's 8 p.m., and we've had probably about 6 matches today. But this one should be a doozy. We've got, coming up next, warming up right now is Neal VICHEANSEAN, and he's going to be playing Rodrigo GERONIMO. And I'm going to be joined in commentary by Sargon Isaac. How you doing, Sargon?
I'm doing great. You?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And it's been a long day so far, hasn't it? It's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock and I played one match. So,
I'm so sorry about that.
You know, no, I can't complain. I'm still in. I had a scrappy first match, but I managed to scrape through. But it's a long day for everybody, isn't it? So
yeah, it is. I mean, it kind of makes me wonder, you know, like if some of the late, you know, if we go till like 3 in the morning, are we going to have to show up at 10 in the morning or 11? I mean, I don't know. We're going to play down to hopefully the final 16 today. I get the feeling these guys aren't playing.
No, I think they're hitting balls. I don't know if they're waiting for us.
Edgy. What?
I think they're just practicing. They've both been practicing.
Yeah, I know, but I think they've both practiced.
But that was a great shot, even in practice.
Yeah. But now it's becoming psychological, right?
Yeah,
on me.
Do you want me to tell them?
They're making.
Says, can you guys start?
They're making me nervous.
It's funny because some of the shots.
I'm going to lose this match if we don't get it going.
Everyone's wondering why he's going for the 8 ball here.
Yeah, exactly. Makes for difficult editing later on.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
You got to put the 7 before the 9.
Yeah.
Now you got to move the 9 before the 7.
Yeah. Anyway, Rodrigo GERONIMO, he's probably favored to end up in the finals. But Neal VICHEANSEAN, by the way, is he's kind of like my dark horse for the top 8.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Is he? So you said he's from Chicago? Is that true?
Yeah, he lives in Chicago.
He flew out for this tournament?
He did. And who's this guy behind them? The lag referee over there.
So this guy, I don't know his name, but I see him at Qtopia and some other tournaments watching a lot. He comes, he just really enjoys the game.
He likes sweating.
Yeah. I really believe he just enjoys watching it. He actually was watching some of my matches last Cole Dickson. And there's a few of them that come up from Qtopia and just love to watch.
Yeah.
Really nice guys. Yeah, and they just enjoy it. So I don't know his name, but yeah, he'll be sweating this match, I'm sure.
Okay. All right, then he has my permission.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
All right, so here we go. This is a race to 6. Originally, we scheduled all of these matches to be race to 8 on the winner's side, but due to the number of players that we had, and actually, I will blame it a little bit on the players. It seemed like a lot of the players really kind of took their time playing their matches. We don't have a shot clock, but as we got through the first round, we realized very quickly that this tournament would be running really, really late if we kept it at race to 8. So unfortunately, Delbert made the executive decision and announced that after the first round, we would drop all the matches down to race to 6 on both the winners and the one-loss side. So there we go with the break from Edgy, and he's going to push. So Neal has the option now. He has the option to give this shot back.
I wouldn't give it back, would you?
I probably wouldn't give much back to Edgy at all.
I think you got to hit the 1 thin, right?
But at the end of the day, you know, you got to ask yourself, like, can I do a better job than Edgy can do right now in this situation? Yeah. And so Neal's he's gonna play a safety and side to side. That's perfect.
I think he can squeeze through, Daniel, though.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry?
I think he can squeeze through between the 5 and the 6. I think he can see it, right?
He has a little opening, yeah. But how much future is it to bank this shot? I mean,
No benefit there, right?
what's
with
the what's
two
the
up here.
reward?
I think he's going to play him safe. Isn't
If
he,
there
behind
is
the
a
9?
reward, it's all luck. There's no.
What do you think about behind the 3 right here?
Oh, I love that shot. Yeah, that's a good shot.
I think, yeah.
Even here, he's okay.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of insurance there with those balls down there. So Neal,
I think he's going to jump, isn't he? He's going to jump.
well, the two ball up table, that takes away the one rail escape. But there is a one rail escape to the side rail. You see the long rail?
Yeah.
Past the 3. He can play that shot. But the jump shot's also available.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think some of these
We haven't
guys,
seen a lot of jump shots.
No, I saw one early on a different table, not a stream table.
I like the way he does this. So he plays it like it's a real shot, lines it up, and then jacks up according to the lineup.
Wow,
Good hit.
Wasn't far off that.
No, he wasn't.
I mean,
I think he's going to be okay. He's going to be okay.
Yeah, he'll probably be tied up again though, won't he?
Yeah, this safety battle's not over.
Chris Cameron, Ken table 9.
Yeah, that's right. Min Line in the chat room says that Neal got 4th place in last year's Cole Dickson tournament. Absolutely
my,
right.
My volume's a little bit low. How do
Yeah.
Oh, here, hold on.
We've got you maxed out, but
Maybe
yeah.
the mic was away.
Here, let's see.
Is that
There
better?
you go. Yeah.
Michael, is that better?
Yeah, that's probably a lot better.
It was kind of far away. So his first opportunity here, really. I think he tried to tuck it behind the 3.
You know what, though? It is an open shot, and it's to his advantage because the 2 ball's up table as well. So he's going the way forward. That's what they say there. That's what Tang Ho told me. Always go the way forward.
Is there music in here or is it music outside?
That's music coming only out of the jukebox. So it sounds, the bass is, if you were to go down the hall, you'd probably hear the music a little more clearly. All right, so the one thing I like about Edgy Geronimo is he'll take an open shot and he'll make a very clear pattern out of it,
Yeah, he gets on with it, doesn't he? As well.
He really does. Very precise position. And usually he plays the most efficient layout, most efficient pattern.
Where's he based?
He lives in the Philippines.
He just travels out for tournaments?
Yeah. He, he has, I forget what city he lives in. Mostly because I'm not in that area. I'm not familiar with the Philippines. But at home, he lives with his wife and 3 kids. He lives with Abby and his 3 kids, and they have a salon with a pool table in it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's like a beauty salon with a pool table.
That's awesome.
Nice shot.
He made easy work of that, didn't he? So.
Well, yeah, he's making this table look like it's got 4-inch pockets is the thing, 5-inch pockets. I mean, I think that's a great idea, Instead of like, hey, take a seat. We'll call your name when your when your
appointment's ready.
When your appointment's ready. More like, hey, grab a cue.
Get some action while you
wait. Get some action. We'll let you know when it's time for your haircut.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Edgy hopes to expand that business actually in the future. He's sponsored by Tiger Products, and he's become an exclusive distributor for Tiger Products in the Philippines.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So there's a little bit of business behind him as well.
Got it.
He looks a lot younger than he is. He's actually in his early 40s.
Wow.
42. And so, you got 3 mouths to feed at home. And You know how pool is the way it is. What a beautiful break that was.
My days. And he's, yeah.
Look at this. He's just ideal here. He's perfect.
Yeah, I don't see any issues here.
He just broke himself a Cosmo.
You know, you see, this is the difference between like the top class players. They make these tight pockets. They just, you know, they make them seem much smaller than they actually are. You know what I mean?
Much bigger
yeah.
than they actually are?
Well, much bigger, I should say, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's just
I agree.
effortless, right? So.
Well, here he's a little too straight.
Yeah. I mean, a player of this caliber, right? I don't see him just. I see him just screwing the 5-ball length table back. Is that what he's doing? Maybe. Screwing it back the length of the table, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is there a side on it? Oh,
look at the spin. Look at the spin he had.
My gosh.
He's probably smiling that one off, actually, because he knows he hit.
Yeah, he
hit that
really
a little
well,
bad.
Yeah. Well, he made the pot really well, but the cue ball deflected the way he didn't want it, right?
Yeah. The spin helped him where the draw didn't, you know?
Yep.
And as you said, Sargon, he kind of gets on with it, you know what I mean?
Really. He has almost like
That's what I like
snooker
about
stance, right? Snooker stroke, his elbows like...
Does he? I'll have to take a look. It's a little dark.
So, but I mean, like chin to the cue, right? And elbow above. Directly perfect. Like if you look at his elbow, it's completely perfect.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the bridge of his hand is slightly different, right? But
well, open bridge most of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, in snooker, you're always playing an open bridge.
Yeah.
Which amazes me because I mean, I feel like even in snooker, there could be a reason to play a closed bridge, but you never see it.
You never see it now.
From even some of the amateurs, you just never see it.
Well, I noticed a lot of the top snooker players that now play in pool, they do close bridge for some shots now.
Oh,
like
really?
Melling, yeah, like Chris Melling, stuff like that. They always got a shot that would do the closed bridge. And
wait a minute, Chris is still playing snooker?
He was. I think he got into Q School, and I think he qualified at one point too. I don't think he's still playing, but I'm saying that's not common for snooker players. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To have that kind of closed bridge, unless he was doing it before, but I strongly doubt that.
Okay, so this rack is similar to the first rack in that Edgy will probably be playing to a push here, right?
Yeah, I think maybe put it up table by the 8.
Yeah, but the key thing is whatever Neal does with it, right? So Neal has to come with something better than Edgy.
But I don't see any way he can push it out where he can leave it in a position where he can't leave him safe. You know what I mean? Wherever he puts the cue ball now, pushes out.
Yeah.
And then if Neal takes a shot, I don't see...
unless he leaves Neal on the rail, and Neal may actually give it back to Edgy.
Yeah.
But the way Edgy's playing, Neal might be afraid to give it to him.
I think past the 8 makes sense, right?
Yeah, past the 8 and right on the rail, right? And
or maybe bounce off it.
Okay.
He's just
putting the 8 on the rail, which is also smart.
Okay, yeah, that's a smart shot.
Because if
it starts running out, right? It's
because if the deciding part of this game is position on the 8, then I mean Edgy's got he's very experienced player.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got it.
No, he doesn't. But I mean.
Well, you could put the 1 up the table and you could tuck it behind the 6 again, right? I don't see...
Oh, he's going to kick safe, most likely.
I think he can see it, though, Daniel. I think he can hit it thin.
I don't think it's worth it. Well, maybe. Okay, so then if you can do that, then he can control the cue ball better. Yeah, you
see what I mean?
Use it too. Stun it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he can see that again, too, but how do you not leave the 1, right? So...
How do you play a good shot here is what I want to know.
I think you've got to hit the 1 thin, but bank it into the 8. Because if you hit it too thin, it's just going to leave it on, isn't it? Unless you leave the white safe.
He can't see the 1. He has to masse.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Sargon, he's hooked. He is hooked.
It looks like he can see it until you look at that camera angle, right? He's actually,
Yeah. he can jump over it. He's only jumping over like a 16th of the ball, so he can jump over it with his playing cue, actually.
Oh, he's going for it.
Well, yeah, because he can, like I said, he's massing. He's massing. It's going to be a ball in hand. Yeah. All right.
You were right. You were right.
And once again, that's a result of, I mean, you know, when you play a guy like Edgy, it all makes a big difference what you do after the push. you know?
Exactly.
There's 2 racks already now that Edgy has the upper hand just because of a push.
So what's he playing here, Daniel, for the 2? I think that's the tricky part, right? Because 2 doesn't pass the 9.
Looks like he might be playing for the side pocket. Play underneath.
I think you called it, but he...
No. He...
Yeah, you just based on where he put his cue, you were right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see... He's probably going to leave him safe here again, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, some players might try to play this billiard into the 9, but there's no real two-way on that.
Yeah, he could. He could put the 2 up the table, right?
No, yeah, but why would you? Why not just play the safety? You already know you're the better player, right? Why do something like that?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Why give your...
Because you're leaving him a shot to at least see the 2, right?
You're giving him a chance to prove himself, and you don't want to do that. If you're gonna do that, really give him a chance to prove himself.
I think he's played more jump shots, or like masse shots, than regular shots so far, right? He really hasn't had many opportunities to do anything else.
Yeah, one thing's for sure is, if we were to do a post-match interview here, one thing Neal will say is, he didn't leave me nothing.
Yeah. But he also didn't give him anything either, right? I mean, he's punished him. Yeah, you knew that was coming, right?
Yeah.
You knew that one was coming.
I mean, this is like entering trick shot territory now, where you're hopefully jacking up into the rail and jumping over the 9. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know that shot?
If
you're a left-hander, you could play that shot.
I mean, the chance of getting out here, though, is, or like making it. I mean, oh, I see it. It's buzzing in front of us. A little
bloody gnat. I'll give $10 to the first guy that kills that gnat.
It's right in front of you. You got it.
No, it's still there. I've had this gnat flying around for like, feels like an eternity.
He's not on 1 foul yet, right? So what about just clipping the 3 a little bit into the 9?
Make it junky?
Yeah.
I don't like putting the 3 in front of the 9.
No, I mean not for a combo, but just to kill the 3. You know what I mean? Hit it really
Put the
thin.
3 in front of the 8 somehow. Put the 9 on the rail.
Yeah, but you don't need to do anything with the 3 attached to the 9, right? You know what I mean? Or like, I think is it covered?
He can play a 4-rail escape here. He can go between the 4 and the 6, just like this. 4-rail escape. Just can't hit the 6. If he hits the 6, he's dead.
Yeah,
he hit the 6.
I don't think that was a tough shot.
You don't think it was a tough shot?
No, I'm not saying that was a tough shot.
Oh.
That was a tough shot.
Yeah.
See, the 3 passes the 9, I think, right? So that's my point now. So like, so now he's just going to roll in there. I don't see any issues once he makes that 3. You see what I'm saying, Daniel? Right?
So what did you want to do?
So just hit the 3 ever so, because I mean, just deliberate foul, and hit the 3 ever so soft. But at least to the point where he has to, if he wants to run out, he has to open up the 3 in the 9.
Put the 3 where though?
It looks right next to the 9.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
But not for a combo. You see what I'm saying? Oh.
Yeah.
See,
but there could have been a billiard there too. So you know, you're taking great risk when you do that, and then you're kicking yourself because you know that's what you left him, right? It's just making the match worse for you. I think he'd have been better off trying to put the 3 by the 8 or the 3 into the 5, and then maybe the 5 moves up to the 2.
Can we do a poll with the chat? 3 by the...
What would the chat have done?
3 by the 9, and hook the 3. I mean, obviously he didn't run out here, but that's a different story. But 3 by the 9, or Daniel's 3 by the 8.
Whatever he didn't do the right thing, that's for sure. I like the 2-rail escape, but he jacked up on it, and he ended up jumping the cue ball. If you guys like the stream, give us a thumbs up.
Wow,
We sure could use it.
That was a great shot.
It was a good shot. And this was the first real chance that he had.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to capitalize here, hasn't he? I mean, the only problem I see here is 6 to the 9. Sorry, 6 to 8. But if a player of this caliber, I don't see any issues here.
No, Neal, like I said, he's the dark horse for the top 8. Maybe top 4.
Wow.
Just giving you a heads up, because I know you're still in this.
I'm still battling.
Sargon.
Still battling. I'm trying to get top 128. If you're wondering what that large clapping noise is, it's Daniel swatting whatever is flying in front of us.
I didn't get it, because
You
my
didn't get
hands
it.
aren't dirty. He's just taking his time here.
Yeah, it's not an easy shot. Excuse me.
We keeping. Uh-oh. Wow, that looked like it was going to miss, didn't it?
I thought it was going in the whole way.
Okay. All right. Yeah, but it looked well, because it's such a small pocket.
No,
to
it
me.
is. Yeah, you can just travel some.
All right,
That was
there
a
you
good
go. Now, one thing I will say about Neal is he if you leave him a layout, he'll
Should be a good match.
he'll close it out.
The way it's going should be a good match.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody, you need to share the link. Edgy Geronimo back in town. We haven't seen him in 3 years. After he, I don't know, he won like $12,000 off of Rodney Morris. But these are different times. 3 years have passed. Edgy is a family man who has a new 1-month-old baby.
That's awesome. Does he have any big tournaments planned then, apart from this one?
No, I don't know, because he used to go to Malaysia a lot and Indonesia to play, but the politics over there have made it very difficult.
Like you need visas and all that stuff, or like
No, it's like a lot of fighting, a lot of
wow, okay.
warfare, like just like
some serious stuff.
yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah.
As a family man too,
the
you don't
stuff
wanna be
going
involved
on,
in that.
you'd have to watch Reuters, not Fox. You'd find.
Wow.
So, not a great break here from Neal.
Sure.
What's happening?
He just made a killer 9 ball against on table 8, and somebody with a thick accent is like, "We're still alive and kicking." It was just funny the way he said it. Daniel, I'm going to step away 2 seconds.
Sure thing, sure thing. So Neal did he's given this back to Edgy. I'm not sure what Edgy's playing. It looks like he's playing the 6. Yep, he did play the 6. Interesting the way he played that, because I think the 6 was very, very high percentage, and yet I don't think he played it in such a way as to have a shot on the one afterwards. So maybe it was just an error, like a mental error of his, which we're all capable of. Are you guys capable of that? I think so. So now he's in a little bit of a pickle. He's hooked. He can jump if he wants, but it looks like he's declining. He's going to play a 1 or 2 rail escape. He played that hard so that the angle would come out long. Or I'm short. I'm sorry. He played it long. He played it hard so that the angle would come out short. Missed it completely though. So Neal he's lining up, I think, as a 1-9 combo, which I don't think is the right shot because unless you're amazing at combos, I wouldn't play this shot because obviously if you're not amazing at it, you know, your percentage is low on these tight pockets. He should have run out. He should have run out. He actually had a layout to where he could run out. So he'll notice that when he watches this match later. That's why we're here, though. We're here to get better and be better. Not worried about the traffic, not worried about the parking. Matthew Moorhead is in the house. Everybody bring your wallet and go to the bank. Matthew Moorhead is here. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry, guys. I've been pulled away. I'm back now, and I don't know what happened, but looks like Edgy is closing out another rack. About to make it 3-1. And there you have it. Yes, the Philippines can enjoy the quality, the fine handcrafted quality of Tiger products. If it wasn't for Edgy Geronimo has now become the official Philippine distributor for Tiger products. And Tiger Products has been sponsoring Edgy now for at least, I think, 3 years. And now he's a distributor in the Philippines. So whether you're looking wholesale or retail in the Philippines, and even if you're here and you're a Filipino, you want to hook up your kababayan, pick up Tiger Products directly from Edgy Geronimo. You can check out Tiger Products at tigerproducts.com. Interesting. It appears as though looked like he didn't want to even make that shot. He hit that very wide. I can assure you, though, where the cue ball is on the 4, I'm pretty sure he wanted to make it. Neal has a big challenge ahead of him here. He's playing to make this ball. Wow. Sargon has gone to get sushi. So let's check in real quick with Matt Moorhead. Matthew, thanks for coming to this. I know that you wanted to visit, and that San Francisco is a little bit of a hike for you. But you know, we're glad you're here, man. It's been a couple years. It's been about a year.
It's been about a year.
Yeah.
All those West Coast swing events.
All those West Coast swing events, and actually I've been meaning to get around to it because there's a ton of score corrections that I need to make on this match, but you and I sweated Shane versus Tony together.
Oh, yeah.
And I would love to publish that match. I just need to physically watch it all over again and score it correctly because there was some score discrepancies there.
Oh, man. That was a haul. I think we left, 5 o'clock in the morning? It was like 5:20. I was looking across the street, and I was like, do I really want to buy Denny's food right now? I could. I don't know.
Yeah. And you didn't really know One Pocket then?
No. And it's, it's what's
you're
crazy
probably a lot more well-versed now, right?
Yeah, well, where I play, because I play in San Ramon, they play a lot of rotation games, so it seems like one pocket, you kind of really have to search out that game. There's a couple people that will play, but it's not like, the first time I walked into Hard Times down in L.A. and it was like,
One pocket?
You saw a lot of one pocket. I remember that.
Wait a minute, though. The Bay Area is full of one pocket players. I don't even care if you're in San Ramon.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't even know if George Michael plays one pockets. He doesn't play one pocket.
The last time I saw him play one pocket for money, he was playing Jesse Gilbert, and I think they were playing. They were playing 9-6 for like, I don't know, 50. It might have even been raced to 3 for 50. But actually, the funny thing about that table that Shane played on, it's in my house. I have the only 2-piece Diamond Pro-Am in the country.
The only 2-piece, yeah. Now, why did they do you know the story behind that? Why they made it a 2-piece? And
so when it got to me, it was a 1-piece, and then I moved to Discovery Bay.
Oh, so you needed to move it. That's why.
I did.
Did Craig Herman do it for you?
No, actually, the real King Cobra.
Oh, he did it.
He
okay.
did.
Wow. Well, if there's anybody I would trust, it would be the King Cobra. I mean, he's basically the diamond guru.
Well,
he's the go-to guy when it comes to any questions you have on diamond.
Word on the street is he helped design the table. So.
Yeah. With Gabriel's.
Yep.
Gabriel's did some work too.
Yep.
Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah.
Learning.
Gabriel's Billiards.
So how's this match going? That's one hell of a break.
I tell you what, this is Neal's day, and you know what? I'm not sure which way this match is going to go. Edgy is the favorite to win this, but Neal is he's beginning to take advantage of his opportunities. He's not making a lot of mistakes. The real problem is that Edgy's just playing so damn tight on him.
Right.
I mean, dry break, push out to the impossible, Boy, how many tickets did you get?
Enough. I might buy more.
You rock, bro. Sounds like this.
No, you get to keep those.
Sounds
those
like
are your
the security business is paying off. Oh, I'm sorry, we lost your tickets. You need to get more.
Yeah, that's all right. There's more where that came from.
Sounds like ADT's paying off for you, buddy.
Yep. And what I do is I give $300 referrals. So if anyone wants an alarm that's in the state of California, I send you $300.
Wow. We should talk. We should talk.
We should
talk. Got to get a promo link for you set up so that I can do an affiliate link.
That would be awesome.
Let's do something soon. I know you asked me. You actually asked me if I wanted to work for ADT. I said, hell no.
Hell no, we won't go.
But security is very important, especially if you're one of those guys that has, $50,000 worth of cues in your house.
Yeah, the Zamboni sitting in a glass case above the mantle.
Yeah. The wifey's trinkets that can run up a little bit of a bill.
Yes, sir. So, is the TV table racing to 6, or is this still race to 8?
It's now a race to 6 because the evening ran a little later than expected. But look at Neal here. This is more important.
Yes.
It's 3-2. Neal has a chance to tie it up. It's a race to 6. And representing Carrie's Lounge in Chicago. He also plays at Chris's Billiards in Chicago. He came here with 3 of his friends. And his cousin lives here, Nancy Vichensen. She lives here. I don't know if she's Nancy Vichensen, though. She's married. But she lives here in San Francisco. This is his second year playing this event. Do you remember him?
I do. I remember they shoot pretty straight.
He came in 4th last year.
A little bit of a roll out there. There you go. I think he goes 2 rails or 3 for shape.
1 rail.
Just a single rail?
Yeah, just 1 rail up and down.
Oh, He might have touched the second rail there.
This is a little tough, though, actually, because the 8-ball's on the rail. You're going to have to force follow this shot. The danger is that if he flicks into the 9, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
I heard this table was playing pretty tight.
Yeah, well, you just invoked the devil, didn't you?
Well, when I was driving up here, someone was practicing waiting for a player that I guess wasn't able to make his match. The guy was pounding balls, and it was just like, holy cow. Those pockets must be screaming tight. Because these are like 3 7/8 inch pockets, right? They're sub 4.
Yes, they are.
The Punisher tables.
Yeah. And that's exactly, like what Sargon was saying. Like, he just kind of gets on with it. Edgy, that is. He's not one of these guys. He's seasoned enough to, when he knows he's playing on tight pockets, he knows how to make that adjustment. And I'm not talking about, like, let's make the ball every time, but he knows, like, okay, look, if I'm playing a 7-foot shot on 3 7/8, I better have a backup in mind, Is it worth shooting a shot that's 7 feet on a 3 7/8?
Got to look at those two-way shots. Make the shape, duck on a ball. If you don't make it, leave your opponent tough.
But he's skilled enough also to make sure that he doesn't always have a hard shot. Of course, scratching on the break. Everybody suffers that fate.
So Daniel, I got to ask you a question. When you're getting into a tournament and you know that one of your matches is coming up, are you focusing more on your break shot getting on the table and figuring out where it's going to go at what place, or are you just worrying about pocketing balls and finding out how the table moves?
You talking about 9-ball?
Yeah.
9-ball, I'm definitely thinking about the break. I mean, obviously the break is, if I don't know how a table breaks, I'm actually my approach to it is I'm probably going to play a cut break, because the cut break on most tables will break the same way most of the time. In 9-ball, you never really need much of a power break anymore. It's always controlled. The break is such a controlled shot now.
Well, I think when I was watching someone review Shane's break, I want to say that he was hitting it around 19 to 20 miles an hour, but his accuracy of where he contacts the cue ball and where the balls end up is just impeccable. You see a lot of guys that go out and they'll break 25 plus miles an hour. Most of the time they don't know where the cue ball is going to end up. They just go off of pure power.
Well, Shane is a case study all his own, right?
Right.
I mean, he's got almost the best break in the world.
I would agree with that statement.
When professional players like Ruslan Chinahoff, Eklent Kachi, and
I'd throw Oscar's break in there too.
When they're asking for the 8-ball or the 9-ball or playing 10-ball, there's something to be said for that, and a lot of that is due to the fact that they just can't fade his break. You know how many times I've heard that? I can't fade his break. I can't fade his break.
I want to say it was Derby City, and Shane was playing Jason Shaw, and I think he just gave up. He just literally said, I can't beat you. something's going on with the rack, blah, blah, blah. You know, that kind of drama comes up. And that normally you see that from a player when maybe he feels a little defeated. When a guy throws a 5-pack up on you and, you know, you don't get to the table, it's kind of crazy, especially with 9-ball when you're seeing a non-template versus a template. You know, I'm not a very great player, but if you give me a break with a magic rack, regardless of the table, 9 times out of 10 I'm going to pocket a ball. I might not know where the rest of the balls are going to lay out, but I will make a ball 9 out of 10.
Especially in 9-ball, depends on the caliber of player that you're playing. As the caliber grows up, the break becomes more important.
They're saying that 10-ball is the harder break, but some of the tournaments I've watched in the last year, it almost seems like they make more balls and they still get shape on the lowest ball on the table. It's sick. I heard you got some high-tech designs from John Barton. He rolled out a new way to design a case.
Yeah, UV printing. That's true. That's true. More on that later. This match is tensions are running high here.
Heating up.
Yeah. Neal's got a chance to do something here. He's playing safe.
Trying to leave him on the golden bar.
Yeah, and you know what? That might be enough because safety here is not straightforward. You know what I like, Matthew? I like banking this underneath the 6. It doesn't matter if you hook them, just bank the 5 underneath the 6.
And you're trying to leave it behind the 7?
No, leave. Doesn't matter where you leave the cue ball. You just leave the. Oh, he's using the 6 ball for cover. Boy, I tell you what, that's a dangerous proposition right there because with the 6 ball on the rail right there, he didn't have a lot of space to play safety. I think Neal can make this ball. But do you see the shot I was talking about? Just
I do.
Bank the 5 underneath the 6.
Yep.
Neal's playing safe back. He's playing to play underneath the 9. This is like a 3 cushion shot. He didn't get there.
You got to watch that break cloth too. It looks awfully close to the rail.
Ernesto Reyes, Ernesto Dominguez, table 14. Pick up the score sheet, tournament table.
What? He just looked at me like he just looked at me. He's like, bro, I didn't mean to do that.
Left himself tough on the 6. I thought in that last shot he would have had to load up a little bit. I figured some of the players might be a little hand shy because of the size of the pocket. Because the harder you hit them, the more accurate you got to be.
Mm-hmm.
This lead is similar to that 5 bank. Yeah, he can see the 6, but he's tree-topped over the 7.
I mean, it's kind of weird, though, that Edgy would take a lucky opportunity like that and actually see Neal come back to the table the way he is with an opportunity. Now, that was lucky. So we're seeing a little bit of, you know what we're seeing? We're seeing that this is not the easiest match for Edgy to win. And that's what I was talking about with Neal. Neal's a contender. He really is. You see this? He just left him a shot.
He sure did.
The 6 ball's makeable. Good to see you here, Matt.
It's good to be here. I can't believe I lived in the Bay Area my whole life and never been here before.
What? Somebody call security. Yeah, he left him a shot. I told you. Left him a
Oh, he
shot.
made both of them.
Oh my God. Look at this. Like, how good do you have to play a guy? I mean, really, you make a good shot like that, you don't get any love?
Do you bank this ball on the side?
I mean, if you're Earl, I don't know. If you're up 7-1, if you're playing me or you, yeah, you bank it in the side. But if you're playing edgy, you play a 2-rail safety, Z-bank safety.
So you're trying to put the 9 ball near the break cloth.
But then again, if you really want to make a statement and you don't care who you're playing, yeah, you bank this in. It all depends. Score is 4-2, folks. Yes. I didn't like the cross corner. JS Electronics says cross corner. I didn't like the cross corner. This is the shot you should play.
Where does this
Somehow
ball
or
end up?
another, Edgy felt like this was a makeable shot, but this could cost him a game right here.
This is still no gimme from here, though.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I mean, you've got the only 2-piece slate diamond in the country. I trust your your judgment. It goes
back
though.
cut it. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Does he
He's
fade
all
the
right.
scratch? No.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Wow. How good do you have to play? That's the question. That's the question. All right. Sitting here at Family Billiards, and we still got quite a lot of players. We're going to be here quite late tonight. We had 104 players for this tournament today. This is the 7th annual Cole Dickson. It's actually a $4,000 added event. Thanks to, oh gosh, what's his name?
I saw
again?
the beneficiary added $500.
Yeah, what's his name again?
You know?
I met him earlier.
Francis So.
We talked.
Pick up your score sheet.
Huh? Yeah, Marty Metz. Also want to remind you guys that Jam Up Apparel has a shirt that they made commemorating the 7th annual tournament. And I'm just going to remove this graphic. But if you want to order your own, click on the link in the chat room. And remember, there's a promotion with JB Cases right now. Donate to POVPOOL. You'll receive up to $20. You'll receive the same credit towards your next case at JB Cases. Thanks a lot to John Barton at JB Cases.
I got a masterpiece coming from him. He's been working on it for a couple months. It's a nice Celtic design on a black 4x8 leather case. Oh, it's going to be the nuts.
Wow. Speaking of Celtic designs, I just saw a recent one from Rex Goulet. Did you see that?
I didn't.
I called it a leather mandala. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was like a Celtic knot, but expanded to this huge circle.
That's great.
Gotta love Rex Goulet. He's up here at Moa'ali'i Leathers, and I'm half expecting him to wander in.
I've actually been to his shop.
I'd love to go to his shop.
He's a big Star Wars fan too.
Oh, is he really?
He is.
All right. So anyway, back to the match, Matthew, because we're getting pressure from our viewers.
So we've got the 2 behind the 5.
Well, Neal had a chance to run out, and I don't know. I think Edgy's probably going to use the 9 ball for cover.
Tom Butler, Spencer Lee.
Look at that. Look how good that is.
I think you're right.
You think so?
That's called jail.
Boy, I tell you what. That's like undeserved punishment right there. He didn't even. I mean, the only crime he committed was missing.
I don't even see a 2-rail.
He was in this situation in the first game. He can actually spin this ball with it's a lot of spin. He hits like below half a diamond, and the ball spins up. But there's a huge chance of scratching in the side.
Chance he makes contact with the 5 too, right? Or no?
You know what he can do too? He can short rail bank into the short rail, and kind of draw it out, and it comes 2 rails past the 5, around the 5. Into the 2 ball. I like that shot better. He's not even looking at it, Matthew. He's looking at my shot, but I like the 2 rail. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me that one later.
You gotta squish the rail.
Yeah.
Squish the rail right here, short rail, and then come around. That's the best shot. He's finally looking at it. He's looking at it. That's the shot. That's the only shot.
You got to let the cue ball fly too, because based on what you were just showing me, you'd have to give it some serious juice.
No, you don't.
No?
You don't. No, you just got to. I mean, look, it's a 9-foot table. You're just hitting it enough to get 2 rails around. You don't have to hit it hard. That all depends on what you want to do. I don't like this at all. No. You want me to show you that one later, huh?
So if we play a race to 10 to 100, what kind of weight am I getting?
What kind of weight am I getting? Has anybody told you I don't play anymore?
Same here. I've been working too much.
Yeah, get out of here. You got a table at home. You got the only 2-piece diamond table in the country.
You should have seen the billet thing that he made to puncture all the holes. He cut it in half and then screwed it back all together. Now it basically plays like a 1-piece. I could take the table apart myself. I can't put it back together, but I can at least take it apart.
Right.
320 pounds a piece.
Those slates, yeah, they're like what, 1 1/4 inch? 3/4 of an inch?
Yep.
Yeah.
It looks like we got to connect the dots run out here.
Ooh, she rattled in.
Being polite, wiping the feet on in the way in the house.
He's got a little angle here that I don't think he wanted, but he should be all right.
Just past the pocket.
Yeah, I mean, I like what Sargon said in the beginning of this match. Edgy just has this tendency to kind of get on with things, you know, like he doesn't lament much about shape. You know, he keeps it real simple. But just like every other pool player, you know, he misses. He gets out of line, you know. I mean, that's just pool. That's just, doesn't matter how good you are. I mean, how good can you be? You know?
Well, John Schmidt running 600-plus balls is pretty good.
That's exceptional. It's a world record, too. Has it been officiated yet?
I hear that we're going to be getting a recording of it.
It's like a 6-month process, isn't it?
Making sure there's no T-shirt fouls or anything like that.
I think they should officiate it. This will close it out for Edgy. And there you have it, folks. 6 games to 2. And I tell you what, Neal VICHEANSEAN had very little opportunity at the table in the beginning of this match, and that's what definitely cost him the first few games. I want to thank you guys for watching. Edgy Geronimo, Tiger Products, also distributor of Tiger in the Philippines. He's a businessman and a pool player. That's Rodrigo, Edgy Geronimo. And a shout out to his family, Abby, and the kids. Hope you guys are all watching, and we'll see you guys soon. Thank you for Matthew for checking in with us.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we have Jason Williams versus Mark Twee coming right up. Thanks for watching, everybody, and don't go anywhere. We got matches all night long. Jason Williams went hill with Dennis Orculio a couple years ago, so I don't think you want to miss this match either. See you guys in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, as far as case making goes, we do want to be the best case maker that we can be, and hopefully that translates, into the best cases that are available for people. I can't bring myself to deliberately make something bad. Like, I can't. What I mean by that is that I can't sacrifice quality on purpose. I've always been that way. It's really hard for me to make a decision to build something that I know will break in a certain amount of time. I want to make it where it never breaks. Obviously, we have cases that break, we have things that happen, and this goes back to our continuous improvement, right? But by seeing what breaks and then figuring out how to solve that where it's even more durable, we hope that eventually, we make a case that can pretty much hold up to anything and stand the test of time.
Let JB Cases build you a true custom case with a lifetime warranty. To get the protection your cue deserves and to design your desire, visit jbcases.com.